And we've talked a lot recently about urban heat and showed you that temperatures in downtown Spokane can be much hotter than out at the airport. Today, in the peak of this heat wave, meteorologist Matt Gray did some demonstrations to show us why and how you can apply that science to your everyday life. Matt.
Thank you, Aaron. And another thing we mention a lot when it's hot out like this is protecting your pets, not walking them in the hot sidewalks during the heat of the day. But what does that have to do with downtown being hotter? Let me show you. See, a common misconception here is that the sun, it heats the air up during the day, but this is actually not the full story. The sun heats the ground first, which then heats the air above it. So whatever characteristics the ground has you're walking on, that's going to make a difference in what the air temperature is in that exact spot. So this afternoon, I went out to our KXLY parking lot with a laser thermometer so that we could see for ourselves. And so here's a little bit of grassy area. It was pretty hot, 104 degrees. Look what happens, though, when I turn this over to our parking lot. Over 140. That's going to make a difference for sure. And hey, shade, we talk about spending time in the shade. Look at the difference here from the 120s down to under 100 degrees just sitting in the shade. So shade makes a huge difference in how things go. So you scale this up to a whole city versus the countryside. No wonder temperatures in the valley are pretty warm compared to other parts of Spokane and Kootenai counties like you see on this map here. So how can you apply this in your everyday life to stay cooler? Well, let me show you. Eventually, as soon as my clicker moves in. There we go. All right, here's some dark clothing compared to light clothing. And there is a pretty good difference. 114 on the blue shirt, 107, 106, 107 on the white shirt. So, hey, no contest there. I know which one I'm going to be wearing for an outdoor live shot in the future. So what did we learn? Light color clothes and shade, they really do make a difference. It's not just something we say for the fun of it. So why not use these scientific principles to your advantage when you're working or playing outdoors over these next few hot weeks of summer?
Good advice. Thank you, Matt.